What is going on YouTube? I have been requested to make a more in-depth video of all the parts on my scooter. So today I will be going through all my parts on my scooter and giving a quick little review about it and to recommend it or not. And so hope you like this video, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're going to be starting back up at the top. So first we have the Vital grips. And I just recently got these because I kind of got tired of the NVTPR grips always having holes in them and I always have to replace them. So far these are feeling really good and I really like the way they feel, the way they look. So if I were you, I would recommend Vital grips instead of NVTPR grips. Now moving down to the bars itself, I bought some NV Thermal Titanium bars and I really like the way they look. They're super light, and these are my first pair of T-bars, and I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about them besides they're new. I mean, I just got them, so we'll see how I like them. Moving down to the clamp, we have the NV standard double clamp, and I've ridden this clamp basically my whole life. This is the second one I have or had, and I really like it. It's not the lightest, but coming to clamps, it doesn't really matter how much they weigh or whatever. So the one thing I will say about the NV clamps that I don't like is that the screws will strip very easily. Now, Ethic does a really good job with their screws not stripping, and they use torque wrenches for their all their new stuff, so they can't strip as easily. So that's one of the things that I don't really like about the NV. Now moving down to the headset and clamp, I'm running a Bolt Pro Scooters headset that I also just got, and I just wanted to get a different headset because I just had my old one for so long. It was just really grindy. And then the fork is the Ethic Mero V2, which I also just got. It is very light, and what I've heard is that it's stronger than the V3, so I would recommend, off of what I have experience with this so far, to buy the Ethic Mero V2 instead of the V3. Even though the V3 is lighter, the V2 is still really light and it is stronger than the V3. And it also has that really sleek look to it. Now moving down to the wheels, we have the Honeycore Root Industry wheels. If you don't know, these are the lightest wheels on the market, and they're my personal favorite wheels. I've gone through so many wheels in my scooter riding lifetime, and these wheels have lasted me the longest out of any wheels I've ridden. They are really light, they roll really well, and they just look really, really cool, and they're really strong. So I would definitely recommend these. I guess this is technically a part, the grip tape. I just have Vital grip tape on it, and it's just regular grip tape, and it looks really cool. But anyway, now moving finally down to the last part of the scooter is the deck itself. And I have the Infinite's, what is this thing even called again? I can't. Pandemonium V2. The Pandemonium V2 is also the lightest deck on the market right now, and it is really, really, really good. It is like, it is so light. Like my scooter right now is like so light because of it. I would definitely recommend buying one of these if you have the money to buy one of these. I've heard a lot of people say that like they break really easily, and I haven't had any issues with it so far besides having a little dent in the back sidewall, but that's just from me hitting it on the side of a curb, and it doesn't affect it structurally at all. It's like the lightest deck on the market, so if you want to learn tricks faster and you have the money, I would definitely recommend buying one of these. And the customer support at Ethic is phenomenal. So if you have any issues, they'll help you out with it. And all of all, it looks really sleek, the deck, and it's just a great deck, even though I've heard some bad stuff about it. I have had no issues at all. Now I've heard also from some YouTubers like Mark Barrios, he says it seems too light to him. This is where I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a little light, but he says like it's almost too late for him to ride. And to me, he just needs to ride it as his main scooter because he has multiple scooters. I ride it as my main, and it was really light to me at first. Getting used to the whips was like, took a while to get used to. Definitely being a little shorter was hard to get used to. But after a week of riding it, like I definitely got used to it. And throwing the whips is like so much faster. It's like it's so much nicer. It's definitely worth the price to get one of these. It is definitely easy to get used to. You just have to ride it for like a week and just ride it as your main deck. Hey buddy, what you doing? interrupt the video. Now, while you're here, leave a like for the algorithm so YouTube pushes this video. It really helps actually a lot for my long format videos to get views. If you don't like the video, like it for my dog. He's been in a couple, and the ones that he has been in, they've gotten actually quite a few views. So yeah, that's pretty much it about my custom scooter. I have loved riding this thing and changing all the parts over the years. Definitely a lot of the parts on here I have loved. And I think I would recommend everything on here except just for the NV double clamp. And I just have it because it's cheap and it's because it's what I have and I don't really want to buy another one. And I've also gotten a couple questions about my microphone, so I'm going to touch over that really quick too. So the microphone I've been using for quite some time now is the KMag USB-C wireless microphone. This thing. So I got it for Christmas and I've had no problems with it. But for some phones, what you will have to do is you have to download this app. And I have actually a video on how to make it work on your phone if it doesn't originally work. But if there's no audio coming through, don't worry, you can fix it. It's really easy. And it comes with 2 microphones and a couple clips. And I mean, it's really good and I love it. It's definitely worth the money and it'll help. It'll sound a lot better in the videos. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you did, please subscribe so we can eventually hit 3,000 subscribers. Now, if you have any questions about my scooter or the microphone, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have any interesting video ideas for long form or short form content, go ahead and leave those in the comments below too. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.